The first thing we're looking for on the combat knife is this right here, Shadow Stab. This is really what is going to allow you to stun lock major enemies, extremist enemies, and a couple of the bosses in the game as well. So first thing you got to get is Shadow Stab. Alright, now that we have Shadow Stab, the main thing we're trying to do is Shadow Stab continuously over and over. Now, where you can run into trouble is if you try to Shadow Stab too fast after Shadow Stab. And you'll do that. That you do not want. If you're trying to lock something up, you do not want to attack too fast. So my technique that I like to use is I Shadow Stab, and then I take a quick step back. Right when I see them get knocked back, I take a quick step back, so I hit back on the joystick, and then it resets my guy instantly, and he's ready to do another one. So, and there's also, you can just time it. So if you just Shadow Stab, and then your guy kind of, you know, right when he gets his feet back under him, then you can Shadow Stab again. Just don't hit it too fast, because that's where you're going to mess yourself up. And then, you know what, we'll take a look at the Hive Tyrant and, you know, just show how effective this is. So it's going to stun major enemies, extremist enemies, but it's the most powerful on the Hive Tyrant and the Hellbrute. That's where it works the best. You know, you can really lock them up. If your teammates can keep the smaller enemies off you, you know, you're going to allow a lot of damage to be done to both of those bosses. And then, like I said, it does work well on majors and extremists. It's just not as practical, but you can get a quick knockback and then, you know, do a bunch of quick attacks instead. So, very, very strong thing with the knife. So let's take a look at the Hive Tyrant and see kind of how it works in practice.